Hello everyone. So for today I thought we could do this, make one of these. It's an envelope. Yeah, I know, I just said in my last video I didn't want to do any more envelope. But turns out I have more envelopes than anyone would ever guess. So I made this a little bit different, but I really like it. Then I have a folded piece of paper here. That's just tucked into this little postal thing. And some pages. And then we fold that down, and I have this little piece here just to keep it from falling apart or coming apart, folding open every single time. So I thought something as simple as this would work. But this piece will be getting put away, and then we'll start on another. I picked out a pretty one right here. Forgot to lay this down. Alright. So now I'm going to glue this entire thing. And yeah, I am using glue stick. Glue stick seems to work just fine. So I'm going to use glue stick. And I'm probably going to do another craft haul video pretty soon. I have a box that's basically getting filled up with different Etsy's and other stuff that I've been buying. Like a book from the book thrift books and some scrapbook.com buy. And that's about it. Okay, we do not want this lady. Having her head cut off, so. Cut that off, and then we'll cut this little strip here. And then I'll cut this edge. Alright. Then I'm going to slowly work on my folds here, just to make sure everything folds the way we need it to. And I also need to hole punch this. So what I do is I take the hole puncher and I try to make the hole the same size it was, which takes a couple punches, honestly, because it is not the same shape of the hole. So there we go. And then we go to close it. I just saw that this piece is right here. Not cut the way we want it to be. There. All right. So we got that basic look to it. Now we want to do this part to make it look according to the other one. So we're going to take, let's see, how would this work? Yes, it would. All right. I'm just going to cut this off. This is just a piece of tissue paper I got out of that little craft haul, a lot of light blue tissue paper. So now I want to use it up because me, of course, being me, don't want to waste it. And that was the end of that glue stick. Happens. You use the end of one, so you go off and start with another one. And I try to be a little quick with this because we don't want the glue stick drying before we get to gluing the tissue paper. And I'm just elaborating with that one. All right. And this is where I try to just keep it as flat as I can, but it's okay if there's wrinkles. Wrinkles are fine. Wrinkles are not going to hurt this. I just want to keep the... I think having wrinkles in it gives it a little bit of character and texture. So first things first, I cut this little part here just because this is what's going to be difficult, of course. There we go. Get that part done. And now I'm going to go around and just cut around the end. And I accidentally splotched this on my ink pad. That's okay. Get a little distress ink on it a little bit beforehand. It ain't going to hurt it. There we go. Get this cut a little better right here. Some of these pieces, I tell you, I'm really bad at cutting. All right, so there we go. Now I am really gonna I re-inked it today, so I have ink like all around it and everything. It'll go away. I'm not too worried about it. I needed to re-ink. It was getting pretty nasty. And what I always do with my pockets, if I glue them before I can go off and do this, we just take it across like that. I chose to just do it that way. Again, everybody has a different way of handling that particular issue. I personally, that's how I handle it. This is how I do my bends when it's like that. So there we go. Got that done. And I'm going to get rid of this piece. Alright. Now, I have this tiny little strip. And I don't like wasting my little papers if I can help it. Not always something we're able to do is help going off and keeping our little strips like this, but I love the vintage look, so I cut it into even smaller pieces. I really don't like how crooked that one is. There, just a little less crooked. Alright, and then I take my corner punch and I punch the tiniest corner. And make these into labels. I know this is a weird thing to do, but this was my process when I did my first one. And some of them I made into tickets by just punching basically doing the complete opposite of the last one. Instead of making a circle, we're punching out a little partial circle there. Still gives it that label look, but is slightly different. I'm just cutting the punching the corners off. I find this is very relaxing and soothing and works amazing to make little labels out of your scraps. Alright. Then I took my scraps and took them randomly, glued them across here. It's poking out a little bit, but not too much. And this is my only form of decorating the tissue paper other than distressing. So again, it was a great way to use up my scraps within my little journal here, or not journal, but folio. And then the rest of these can get put in my little area for labels. So again, it's just a great way to use up what you have. Alright. Now this one is going to go inside here. This is just, again, scraps that have been just sitting. Do I have any more scraps like that? Don't look like it. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm going to grab more scraps that can be used. Again, this is more dyed. It's food colored dyed. That one will be, these two will be added to the pieces here. Alright, and then we'll cut this one down, or these two down, to a better size. And I've been keeping these too. Just have a little pile that I've been, of stuff I'm just keeping. Alright. So again, that makes us a little pile here. Now I'm taking, again, this set of scraps. We're cutting it down. Lining it up here. And again, this way we have tons of little scraps to write with. I cut this down, and then I'm going to glue it on with some art glitter glue. I'm now on season 3 of Outlander, which it's taken me a while to get to, but I'm there. Alright, and then I have this lovely piece, and I was thinking of sticking it on here somewhere as a little tuck. But I don't really want to wreck this area. Oh, you know what? I think I'm gonna do it right there. But just trying to think how I want this. Yep, I think that's how I'm gonna do it. All right. So I'm going around these circles with my art glitter glue and going to turn this into a cute little tuck. Then I'm going to take some of my papers here and kind of stick them in. So we got a couple of them small little papers stuck in it. Like so. Now we're going to make our little roundabout piece. I am checking to see if it's the right size before I start, and it seems to be. Now I'm going to grab my glue stick and make it a little bit thicker, because I did learn from the last time, copy paper, it's okay to use like scrapbooking paper, but when it comes down to copy paper, it is a little too thin to hold something like this. So this is where I'm using my old book page to create this piece. I don't care about the white part because obviously we're gluing it. What I do is glue both ends, just the ends there, to stick this together and hold it there. And then we can, if there's a little offness to it, it's easy to do a quick snip and fix it then. Now I think I want something right in here and add these cute stickers, so we're going to use one of these cute stickers. I think. Yeah, something as simple as a washi tape butterfly can make all the difference. I know some of you, again, would prefer me to do this off screen, but nope, I'm not going to. Don't like it, skip ahead. There we go. Gotta use a long nail. I know some people say tweezers. I don't like using something that I'm going to be using on my skin or my kid's skin for something like this. And I don't have crafting tweezers, so this would make sense. There we go. It's all done. I hope you enjoyed this little envelope folio type thing, and have a great day or night. Bye.